Oh, Lord Jesus. Hello. Maybe there's a way. First off, if I swap. Oh, I can. Okay, that might be a better seal, but I have to fucking level it up. God damn it. Fuck. I didn't know I thought that that was the best seal for it. Earth tree seal. That shit scales off of arcane. That scales off of pure faith. Earth tree seal or dragon communion seal. You're talking about a bunch of goddamn dragon communion, so I'm guessing dragon communion.
What is a location that I'm giving? For the Dragon Coming Seal, we have a really good incantation scaling of 358. So that pretty much tells you how much your incantations will be scaled when you're using the skill. In addition to that, it also has a passive effect, which would rather go with the one that has the higher incantations and has a passive boost. But that is not always the truth in the story because this is also determined on what the attribute scaling is for the shield. So we take a look at the Dragon King shield. We notice that the attribute scaling is S for Arcane, but for Faith, it is a B scaling. So if you are using a Faith build, which a lot of people actually compose the Dragon Community Seal as a Faith build, then you're not going to be getting that much damage if you're just primarily focused on Faith. Now, if you're just going to be going straight on Faith, and you only have a really high cap on Faith, like say 80, and that is your complete build, then this is going to do way more damage with that Faith build than the Dragon King Seal. But that does not completely answer the question which is better, because there is different stuff that we got to take into consideration. Number one is what type of incantations are you actually using? Because some people are using incantations and they really don't know on what category that incantation falls into. So, for example, is the incantation going to be more benefit from faith, or is the incantation going to be more benefit from arcane? So, that is one concept that you guys definitely have to take into account whenever you're putting a build or whenever you guys are using a specific
How the fuck am I supposed to know what the spell is?
what category that incantation is. Now, one thing I want to let you guys know, if you go to your inventory and go to the crafting, you're going to notice that the actual incantations are placed within categories. So you notice if you go through this category list here, you're going to notice that there's a little bar that runs underneath that incantation. So that's one particular category. There's another particular category. There's a fire category, lightning category. These are another category, category. So it's a frenzy category, dragon category. So knowing that these categories exist in this particular game, you know exactly where the incantation falls suits depending on the type of build that you are running. Now, is that these incantations that a lot of people don't pay attention to actually scale off different variables. So for example, when we take a look at this one, they have different attribute requirements, right? So let's say you want to use this lightning one, right, which is really good. I'll have a build for this one, but you want to use this one, the Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. This one actually scales primarily off faith. So even if I were running the Dragon King with Seal, This would be hitting a lot harder if I was doing just a pure faith build than if I was running an arcane and a faith together, coinciding together. And I'll showcase this in a little bit so you guys can see the different examples. Now, another one that a lot of people tend to love and use quite often when they're using incantations are these right here, which is this right here. As you see this one scales off of faith and arcane, so this one would be more beneficial for it to be the skill. So this one, it's very any points into faith. That's as long as you spend in or faith. That means you can dump theoretically a total. Now the question becomes,